easy. I want a good clean fight. Remember, guys, I'm fair, but I'm firm. Something like
Round one begins. The body that just missed. Back up. Both fighters focusing on the body early, but now Paquiao lands his left hand on his shoulder, trying to get and the blood shoots speed of Paquiao. Takes it to the bump of the piece. It's a great fight. Come close to hurting Eric Morales. He's coming right at him. He knows he works. And he lands the right one. We see the seesaw. And everybody anticipates. Another left hand lands. And Morales lands up there. And there's a deep wall out of that. Left hand there. And it's good. Good right hand uppercut. He's doing it good. Good hard right hand by Morales. And got the down with the goes Paquiao back. Now he lands the left shot. Now Paquiao lands and drives Morales into the corner. Eric is just...
Yes, Eric has an iron jaw and has had all of his career.
Took a hard left hand, landed a body shot, and another right hand upstairs. Everybody is getting very excited.
You know, you can't change Morales. He's had a lot of success with the style that he can fight.
Hard left hand by Paquiao. Morales with a hard right hand coming back. And I think it's clear right now. Manny Paquiao isn't going to deck Eric Morales with one big shot. Short shot to pop Morales with short punches.
Very smart, like I talked about the counter with the overhand right, throwing a good right hand, close on the jaw of Paquiao. Paquiao showing good ability.
Hard left hand by Paquiao. Inside. Paquiao never saw it coming. There's another left hook you get to see. And Morales once again opens his mouth and Eric just looks at him. As if to say, I'm a bigger man. You're fighting at 130. Welcome to my... Clearly feels as though he's going to need a knockout. Needs a knockout.
Tied. Maybe a little windy, or he could be playing possum. You never know about Chili Blake.
They want to let Paquiao punch himself out a little bit, and then turn things around. A good judge will make him look.
He may have found something.
Gives him the energy that he's shown in the hands to the body. Paquiao lands a sizzling left. Great body shot by Morales. Cortez let him have it. Great right hand lead.
Hands hurt real bad.
Great Morales senses a dance. Paquiao comes back. Got to be careful about letting your hands go against Paquiao. But Morales feels strong down. What a brilliant round.
Under an overshot here with his left hand was a beautiful shot against the straight right hand that has been working beautifully for him all night. Followed by a left and another straight right hand.
Morales is an orchid that grew up in a ghetto.
Way up in the upper regions. Since the man, after listening, oh my goodness, stop the story and cover the action as they his greater skills and craft to school somebody who was a sensation.
Coming in as the other
hand for Morales. Hard right hand for Paquiao.
Power or not, but it's something that helped breathe.
He needs you to finish it because he did land a good shot.
He goes forward. Eric Morales can't stand to be hurt. He has to go back at his guy. Now Morales wants his moment. Drives Paquiao back with the jab and right hand. And he takes advantage of the chance to flurry and pop there with a right and a left at the end of the round. And Morales wobbles.
Eric Morales had a very smart.
Has had an extremely active career. Loves to fight. They're still trading. And it's going to get hot again down the stretch. What a right hand by Morales. Pacquiao's in trouble. Morales wobbled him with that right. Let's see if Eric can finish his man. Paquiao with him.
Trying to get him, but he was very careful.
I think it's Pacquiao's mouthpiece.
It is Pacquiao's mouthpiece, without a doubt.
Look at Paquiao straightening Morales with left hand, even while fighting without the mouthpiece. And now Morales. For his part, Marco Antonio Barrera went on record publicly as saying, "I want Eric to win the fight. I root for all Mexican fighters." For his part, Morales said, "I don't believe it."
I believe it.
I do too. I think Barrera will be very happy if Morales wins this fight. Good right.
Here you see Paquiao on the attack, and Morales comes over the top with the overhand right that he continuously comes over to break up everything.
He's been through tougher than this.
Yes, he has.
Morales is using that, sensing that Paquiao may have trouble seeing with the right eye. Good straight right side by Manny. You know what that means. More than a minute left in the round.
People may
Great
wonder.
combination by Morales.
They wonder if
Oh, good body shot.
Barrera handled Morales twice, and Paquiao demolished Barrera. Why is Morales doing so good against Paquiao?
Because styles make fights. Dynamic in the 12th round if he's going to create the knockout he appears to need. To do it against the taller, extremely resilient Morales, but
I can't conceive of the judges going against Morales.
he switches southpaw, lands a couple of right hands, puts himself in harm's way though against Pacquiao's left hand.
Yeah,
And takes a big one.
I don't know why he would fight Paquiao.
Why in the world would he switch southpaw?
That seems dumb to me. I don't understand that.
His father told him, "Don't do anything stupid. Please be cautious." He switched southpaw and got hit by a massive left hand. I think Morales wants to fight.
I know he wants to fight.
Oh my gosh. Talk about going into the jaws of the lion.
This is a picture that doesn't need any captions.
He's stubborn. Morales is just being stubborn here. Won't turn back because he turned, and he's not going to let Paquiao get the best of him like this. And this is crazy because he's giving the fight away like this, I think.
Guys, there's nothing like boxing, and there are no athletes like fighters.
We can call this March Gladness.
Absolutely. There's nowhere else in sport you'll find greater passion, greater intensity, greater courage, greater commitment, greater sheer guts than what these two guys are showing you. This is boxing at its best.
See, he's just stubborn. He just means he's not going to be out there in the southpaw position. I don't know why he would do this. That was crazy of him to even do that.
What a fight!
Nobody is.
Ladies and gentlemen, here at the MGM Grand, we saw two of the best fighters, not just in this division, but pound for pound in the world today, have the courage to face each other. A round of applause for both of these gladiators. We go to the scorecards. Paul Smith, Dave Moretti, and Chuck Jampa all have the same score. 115 to 113 to the winner by unanimous decision. De la Zona Norte, Tijuana, Mexico.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. I want you to keep the fight clean at all times, protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Touch gloves. Good luck.
One thing we haven't waiting to get out of the gates.
Yeah, he'll come running right across, folks.
Fireworks from round one. Well,
Scheduled for 12.
he'll run into a great fighter right across the ring from him.
Both fighters wearing white trunks, but you did.
The difference is that Eric Morales actually looks completely different than he did yesterday at the weigh-in when, you know, he just looks like death at those weigh-ins when he has to get down.
Hand over the top for Paquiao. Morales boring forward. Oh, good combination from Morales. Paquiao's in trouble. Already, what a fast round, lightning fast. It speaks for itself.
To give ground, that good right hand that hurt Paquiao in the round. Paquiao was backed up into the ropes and appeared to be in trouble there for a few moments. It started with a big right hand by Morales.
And it's a different corner for Paquiao as well compared to the chaos we saw last time. Counter punching for Paquiao to the body. That stung a little bit.
Shot by Paquiao.
Yep.
And this crowd reacting to
another hard shot to the
throw.
face for Paquiao. Morales is countering now. Now up against the ropes. This is Pacquiao's type of fight.
One thing remember though, is Paquiao now has been...
Oh! Left hand. Morales
Big
is
left
hurt.
hand for Morales.
I don't know how he stayed up.
Morales.
Final 10 seconds of round 2 and Morales almost went down.
Oh,
another
huge
right hook. Right hand for Morales right at the end.
Here you see Morales again backing up Paquiao. But the big punch of the round was scored by Paquiao. There it is. The beautiful left cross that sent Morales staggering across the ring.
And it doesn't necessarily mean he's as hurt as he is.
No, and he sometimes, of course, he works that to his advantage too by giving you some different angles. Now Morales is coming back.
Answering with great counter punches. They come and with world-class ability. Sometimes they don't go hand in hand.
And Manny Pacquiao's a pretty tough customer himself. Here he comes on the attack.
That was a lightning-like left by Paquiao that was
covering up, and then he says, bring it on.
Hey, these two guys want to fight.
These two are warriors. This is as close as you're going to get to gladiators.
Look at Morales throw his hands down and says, is that all you...
A fun fight.
Final seconds. Round 3.
Both fighters trying to close out the round big.
Well, let's take a look at the action in round 3. Good crisp right by Morales, but Paquiao that time countered very well with an overhand left of his own.
Look at being very aggressive, and he's landed the more telling blows.
Nice combination there for Paquiao.
Case in point. I think Morales has done great with some counter.
Paquiao showing more movement in this fight too, and changing up with his attack, not just throwing his right jab and following it with the big left. He was kind of predictable in that left.
Both born to fight.
Hard shots by both fighters. I don't know if this one can go in the distance, gentlemen. I know we've got warriors.
Good movement, final 10 seconds. Oh, good combination at the end for Morales. He's really accurate tonight.
Very accurate.
His jab was something in that last round. There you see it again. Beautiful work by Eric Morales with his jab in that last round. I thought it was enough to win him the round. There he's actually backing Paquiao up. Same city, they'd say, hey, let's go in the gym and spar around.
Oh, good left hand for Morales. Really snapping Paquiao. It's that left, that hard charging left from Morales. Then a combination, Paquiao coming back with a flurry, but really hard, accurate punches in this round from Morales. If you let him get off with that right hand, the only thing I ever complain about with Eric Morales is God gave him too big a nose to be a boxer.
He does have a prominent nose.
But he takes it well.
He takes it.
Paquiao's coming down. There's that left jab from Morales.
I know, what are the judges going to do with this round?
I have no idea.
This is a tough round to score, gentlemen. The uppercut, go back to the body.
Taking a look at the hectic action from round number 5. Morales was controlling it with his jab, but then Paquiao started to come back and landed some big shots, especially
right hand from Morales.
Through 5 rounds, I have Eric Morales up by a point. How about you, Mario?
I have Manny Paquiao up by a point.
Paquiao coming on. Back, good right hand for Paquiao. 6. We'll see who takes the latter part of the round now. We've been seeing these back and forth rounds.
Rich, you know what makes these rounds so difficult to score is Manny will connect with a
countered.
Oh, and a huge left hand.
Look at Manny's speed.
That had to be one of the hardest punches Morales has ever been hit with, that left hook.
What a round 6 for Paquiao.
This is Pacquiao's biggest round in the 2 fights with Morales.
You're exactly right, Rich. Oh, and saved by the bell, and there's no...
Later on in the round, the straight left forced Morales to give ground. And then that right near the end of the round, Manny Paquiao was in complete control.
And no promoter problems. Manny's digging in, and there comes Morales back over the top. Morales is making Manny go back.
It is absolute pandemonium inside this arena.
Out of the year.
Morales has been in many of these.
Oh, it's hard for me to contain the excitement here.
Like the first one against Evan. Left hand jab, nice job. Paquiao back with the combinations. Tonight.
Against a man who was born in the gym, grew up in a gym, lived in a gym.
And by the way, extremely poor area of Tijuana, Mexico. This does look a little worn down.
Maybe take a look. Again, that beautiful jab of Morales in the last round. Coming to the fore, you see it again, but Paquiao answering back.
It's extremely difficult to score.
It's ebb and flow. Morales going to the jab. Manny going to the jab and the combination.
Having a great challenge.
Right hand for Paquiao, and that hurt. Morales got hurt.
You're right. Morales was playing possum.
Morales was hurt.
And you know, if he is, he would never let you show.
Don't play poker with this guy. Manny's. Now Morales answers. Final 10 seconds. You'll never get a better show, folks. It's not possible.
This is as good as it gets.
But there's that big right hand. When Morales fooled everybody into thinking he was hurt, and he unleashed those 2 rights that drove Paquiao off of him. What a shock that was, because it really appeared as though Morales...
We're in the 9th round. History being made tonight.
I can watch these guys fight all night.
They might.
Paquiao abandoning the body attack a little bit, which was working so well for him. And at the same token, Morales abandoning the jab.
That one hurt Paquiao. Paquiao relaxed for some...
Did you ever think it would be Manny Paquiao with the better combinations? I didn't.
Morales taking a breather. Could fatigue be setting in?
In the early portion of the round, pushing forward. That's when Paquiao, I mentioned, stopped punching for some reason, and he got tagged by Morales. But at the end of the round, it was all Paquiao all of a sudden. And a beautiful...
Give him some water. Eric asking for more water.
Talk about, he has a great mind for this sport.
Both of these fighters are intelligent fighters. Executing their game plans is another thing. And oh, vicious body attack by Paquiao. Born for where?
I think he's in a bit of a...
And we thought Morales was going down. Oh, and he does go down. He does go down.
Paquiao, if he can find the right time.
Oh, and a beautiful combination.
Down goes Morales.
The fight is over.
Manny Paquiao has won. Manny Paquiao
as Eric was wearing down. And Paquiao just unloaded. Big shots. He always had that power. But as you can see in this fight, Alan, this is a guy who became more than just a powerful fighter. Here's the end of the fight.
Victory, Manny Pacquiao.
Round 1 begins.
boxing match. Will it be a brawl? Will it be a little of both? The Filipino slugger. So Manny thinks that Morales is going to try to impose his size early, but tonight...
you know, the fact that Morales wanted to use the puncher's gloves also created...
First fight, Eric Morales had a contract that required both fighters to wear winning gloves. They are called pillows by some. They are more hand protected than Punch was coming to try to get him early. Eric has shown none of that in the first round, as he nearly stands his ground in the middle of the ring and takes so much better with his right hand in the second fight than in the first. Another right hook lands.
Manny consistently beating Morales to the punch so far.
And Morales countering with a right hand that knocks Manny back. And Morales again countering properly upstairs. And Paquiao comes back with his own assault. And both fighters' crowds...
For these fighters, this is just a warm-up round.
Gave the first round to Manny. Paquiao crowd chanting, Manny, Manny, Manny. Morales, who landed some good right hands in the first fight, tried to drive Paquiao back with right hands there, but Manny comes back with a torrent of punches. Packed house, and of course you have ardent, spirited Mexican and Mexican-American Morales rooters sitting next to and among ardent, spirited Filipino and Filipino-American rooters for Paquiao. Another for the ring. Good jab by Morales. Sweeping right hand partially blocked. Now Paquiao lands a right and a left. And another right hook. And a left hand over the top. The sheer...
As compared to Morales. Even though Morales is landing, he seems to be still uncoordinated as compared to...
Down goes Morales on a Paquiao right hand.
I just don't think he has the strength that is stamina to hold over Paquiao.
That was the fourth time in his career that Eric Morales has been knocked down.
And he doesn't see the punches coming, Jim.
Paquiao again landing his straight left hand. Morales chases him and lands a right. They trade punches at the rope. And when they trade punches, Morales takes a gamble with Paquiao's strength and power.
Paquiao is
They have the last punch.
Letting his hands go, Eric Morales threw 80 punches in the second round, but Manny Paquiao...
His jab is a lot better, even right till he tried to counter
this fight than was the case in the first two fights. Solid left. And unlike some punchers, Manny does have head movement.
Yeah, those is almost reminiscent of a little Aaron Proud, where he punches the body and then comes up on top.
Eric Morales, not afraid to fight with one of the most dangerous punchers in the sport.
some men walk over hot coals.
Right hook, the punch that...
Hard right hand, stun Morales. Paquiao's all over him. Thinks he's got a chance. Morales slightly staggered after that last left hand. And down he goes. Solid left hand shot by Paquiao, who did not like Morales saying that he didn't hurt him with punches in the second fight. Oh, what a solid left hand by Paquiao. It's hard to imagine how Morales can last long against this.
Well, until he goes out, he's going to be fighting all the way down. He's not going to back up.
What guts by Morales! He strafes Paquiao with right hands, even while on unsteady feet. 30 seconds to go. Another huge left hand by Paquiao. Punch after punch after punch. And he wants to finish Morales right here. And the brave heart of Morales holds up, but his legs go again. Third knockdown of the fight by Paquiao against Morales.
He doesn't want to get up.
Morales shakes his head as if to say, I want no more. That is that. Dick Dracula stops the fight. Manny Paquiao has the knockout.
He looked into the corner, looking for his father, as if to say,